we want to continue to keep you up to date on the Anderson Creek fire. It started a week ago and it has just destroyed parts of Kansas and Oklahoma. We are talking 400,000 acres. That's still the perimeter. They are keeping that under control with it at 90 to 95% contained. And we also are now updated with 12 homes destroyed since its start. This weekend, they really did battle the flames and battle the fire using Black Hawk choppers, and the rain and snow also helped. But we still are seeing long-term effects of this. We are now just starting to survey a lot of the damage and the disaster. Some of the hardest hit are the ranchers and farmers in Kansas and in Oklahoma. Joining me now on the phone, we have a rancher in Kansas, Ted Alexander. And Ted, can you bring me through a little bit of what you've seen and what your ranch has gone through with this fire?
Well, it burned 100% of the forage up on the ranch. A lot of devastation of hardwood trees, but it got all the cedar trees that had survived the 30 years of prescribed burning I've conducted. We lost 90% of our fence is lost.
And what will you have to do to repair and to kind of recuperate from this?
Well, to repair the fence, we've got to get pipe corners set, no more wood because they burn up, and the fence restretched and rebuilt. I'm more fortunate than some of my neighbors who fences are completely gone and they have cattle. My son and I custom graze, so we didn't have any cattle, but neighbors have cattle, and there's no fences literally in 40% of the county.
And that was one of the things a lot of the news outlets are reporting, that a lot of the cattle either had to be put down or were burned severely. Are you seeing that with your colleagues?
Yes, I've just heard what neighbors have said back and forth, but, up to 30% of their calf crop and 15 to 20% of their cows, and it isn't over with yet because of the dust and all the carbon that the calves are breathing. So it's devastating for them, yes.
Oh, boy, I'm so sorry to hear all of that.
One neighbor estimates he's lost $200,000 this year in calf crops. So it'll probably take $50,000 in fence repairs on this ranch to repair. And I know the neighbors who has a absentee landowner that's very great, that they're rebuilding several miles of fence, and a mile of fence costs $10,000 right now to rebuild. So the effects of that is, in the whole area, could be $12 million just to rebuild the fence.
Oh, and so a lot of times when we see devastation like this, communities come together. Have you experienced that in your own right?
Oh, I haven't experienced it because I haven't been to town since the fire, but on Facebook, and thank you for Facebook, just knowing how many people have pitched in, and people that used to live here that live away have organized Facebook, and, Kansas Farm Bureau has gotten websites up. The KLA, the Kansas Livestock, has a foundation to accept donations. The Facebook people have gotten different people have stepped up and said, we'll take care of the donations for fence supplies. We'll take care of who's coming to rebuild fence, where hay needs to go. The hay has been coming from 100, 200 miles away, just truck after truckload of donated hay, and it's awesome.
And Ted, you have about 30 seconds left. I just wanted to real quick touch on what we can learn from this fire.
Well, what we've learned is that this is going to be the second largest fire at some point. This is the largest private land wildfire ever recorded. It will become the second largest. We need to get more prescribed burning on the ground to get rid of these eastern red cedars. That was the biggest problem we had, was the eastern red cedars blowing up.
Okay.
It's a definite situation here. Thank you.
All right, Ted, thank you so much, and we wish you all the best. We're thinking of you here, and we appreciate the phone call. All right.
Your thoughts are well accepted. Thank you.
And again, we are going to keep you up to date on the Anderson Creek fire as they continue to contain it.